Hello guys, and welcome again to one of my videos for my Range Rover Evoque 2015. As you guys know, I uploaded a video about doing a diagnosis about the airbag sensor light. So if you guys check right now in my car, and if you guys have something like this on your car, this light, I found that we had an issue with something that was called, let me show you guys here, this one, restraint control module, and it would give us a code, this one, left restraints pressure sensor. So this one, I checked the wiring, I checked many things on this car, and I went ahead and I checked the crash sensor in the door, and when I unplugged it, it went from intermittent to permanent. Now guys, I'm gonna change it and we'll see if that fixes the issue. I'm gonna show you guys here that I already unplugged it. Let's see if you guys can see. And I already removed the old sensor, which is right here. This is the old one. Okay, so this one's gonna go out of the way, and I'm gonna install the new one. So I'm gonna have to turn the cell phone off for a little bit until I plug this in, and then we're gonna check again if the airbag light is gone. All right, my friends, I just got the new sensor there. It's really hard because even though I removed the screw, there's got to be another screw somewhere that I cannot reach. But yeah, that was the only way that I found to get there without breaking more things. Yeah, if you guys know of a better way, let me know. Put it in the comment section what's the best way to open this so it doesn't get broken. Okay, so now let's see if we can delete this. Okay, so let's see if this actually goes away, guys. Erase codes. Okay, let's see. Let's turn the engine off, put it on, and then yes. Okay, the code is actually gone. Let's yeah, so no more check engine light. It's totally gone, guys. So we actually fixed our issue, and the issue ended up being one of these. Apparently it went bad. I'm gonna do one last thing before I finish my video. I'm gonna check the resistance on this one from one lead to the other lead, so that you know what to expect. And I'm gonna remove the sensor again. Crap, I should have done this before, but I'm gonna do this for you guys, okay, so that you guys know what the measurement for one of these sensors are. So let's grab the voltmeter and measure the old sensor. I'm not gonna do it from there. I'm just gonna grab the crash sensor from the front of the car. I think they're all the same. I'm gonna check. If that's the case, then I'm just gonna use one of the most accessible crash sensors. I don't want to put my hand in there again. So let's see. Okay, my friends, so this is the crash sensor here, and we have an open line, so it's open. Okay, now let's grab another one that's working and see what it reads. And that's what a new sensor or a working crash sensor should read. Okay, you should have some resistance there, and this is almost 100 ohms, so this is a good working crash sensor. And the other one you guys saw that it didn't have any resistance, so you're gonna have an open circuit, and that's why we had the airbag light. So if you guys like this content, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment if you have this issue. I respond to every comment, and just let me know what I can do better, and I will really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, and see you on the next video.